I know the virtue to be in you, Brutus, as well as I do know your outward favor. Well, Anna is the subject of my story. I cannot tell what you and other men think of this life. But as for my single self, I had as life not to be a slave, to be in awe of such a thing as I myself. I was born free as Caesar, and so were you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Onia Digital Media. My name is Paul Lingua. Yes, President John Mahama has made a bold move in appointing major retired military man, an entrepreneur, an asset for the country, a PhD holder for that matter, and a well-experienced person to lead an agency in Ghana. Who is this person we're talking about? This and many more coming your way. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we drop new content, you'll be the first to get notified. All right, fast forward to take you deep into the story. President John Mahama has appointed Major retired Joseph Bikanyi Kuyon as the acting Director General of NADMO. And I know that you'll be wondering who this person is. But in a jiffy, I'll be taking you through his profile so that you will know this person we're talking about. All right, so in brief, NADMO is the government agency in Ghana responsible for coordinating disaster prevention, preparedness, response, and recovery efforts. It operates under the Ministry of Interior and plays a key role in managing both natural and man-made disasters, including floods, fires, and epidemics. NADMO also provides relief items to affected communities and educate the public on disaster preparedness. So in Ghana, whenever we mention NADMO, people think it has to do with only, giving out relief items to people that are affected. But then it goes beyond that. And as I indicate early on, this is an agency where prevention is prioritized. It's an agency where they think about, how to prevent disasters. If it's man-made, if it's natural disaster, it's their work to think through, to foresee things like this coming and they put a stop to it. It's not only about giving out items. No, NADMO goes beyond that, and it works under the Interior Ministry. So the major retired Dr. Joseph Bikanyi Kuyon has been appointed to actually lead this agency, and it appeared that Mama is actually working. He has come not to fail this time around, but then to make sure that he succeeds. Why am I saying that? Putting this kind of people in these crucial areas should tell Ghanaians that yes, Mama is prepared to succeed in this term. Because looking at his style of appointment, he's looking out for people with expertise, people that are experienced and can manage these areas properly. And then he gives the appointment to them. And in the case of Major Kuyon, trust me, it's undoubtedly the reality that Mama isn't here to do what? To fail this time around, but then to achieve and then to succeed. Now, I want you to actually take a look at the profile of Major Kuyon because he actually fit this work. And if you do not know that he has PhD, today I'll let you understand that this man we're talking about is, in fact, an asset to the country, which you may not know. And filling that particular agency or leading this particular agency, we will see a change in how it operates. Because with his experience from the military aspect, being disciplined, being a workaholic, and being honest, trust me, leave me in no doubt that he's coming to change that particular agency and make it work out properly for Ghanaians to say that yes, indeed, we've gotten the right person to man this particular agency. So to get yourself familiarized with this person that I'm talking about and to get to know him more, I want to take you through some few things so that you understand the person I'm talking about and why I think he's the best man for that job and he's coming to deliver. Major retired Dr. Joseph Bikanyi Kuyon is currently a successful private entrepreneur in estate and hospitality. He graduated from the Dongbei University of Finance and Economics in Dalian, China, with a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Financial Management. He has 5 publications in reputable international peer-reviewed journals to his credit. His journey of value addition to knowledge and profession began as a private soldier in the Ghana Armed Forces in 1989 and rose to the rank of major when he retired honorably in 2021. He combined his military duties with academic work at various levels from the Accra Workers' College of the University of Ghana, where he earned a BSc Administration Accounting option and MBA in Finance in 2002 and 2013 respectively. Dr. Kuyon held several appointments in the armed forces including officer in charge of pension, officer in charge of officers' accounts, and the armed forces cashier, where he retired into his current position as the CEO of Leo Dynasty Group. In the international setting, he worked with the United Nations as a VIP protection commander in the United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon, contingent finance officer in the United Nations military intervention in Liberia, and also served as an arms embargo inspector and contingent finance officer of the United Nations operations in Cote d'Ivoire. The many years of service in Ghana Armed Forces and the international exposure to the United Nations systems makes him a standout on issues of security, innovation, and institutional governance. So basically, his profile has actually said it all, and you also side with me that indeed President Mahama is actually thinking through when it comes to appointed people to occupy government agencies. And this, in fact, tells me that Mama is ready to work to make sure that he achieves his dream coming back again. Well, I know that one will ask, what is a military man coming to do, at NADMO? And in fact, if anyone is in doubt or asking this kind of questions, I should let you understand that, there are a lot of benefits, okay, that comes with having a military man leading this particular agency. And one of them has to do with discipline and leadership. Military officers, are trained in discipline, strategic thinking, and leadership, which are crucial in coordinating disaster response efficiently. That is one of the benefit, okay, that Ghana stands to drive from having such a person occupying that position. And then also crisis management experience. Soldiers, especially those with experience in peacekeeping or emergency operations, have the skills to handle crisis under pressure. Undoubtedly. Now let's move on to another one. Coordination and logistics. Disaster management requires strong coordination between different agencies, and military officers are well versed in logistical planning and execution. Then also rapid response training. Military personnel are trained to act swiftly in emergencies, ensuring that aid reaches affected communities without delays. So these are some of the things. And then security and order is another benefit. During disasters, there is often chaos. A retired soldier can ensure that relief efforts are orderly and prevent mismanagement or looting of resources. And the last one has to do with respect and authority. A retired military officer commands respect, which can enhance collaboration between NADMO and other security agencies like the Ghana Armed Forces and the police. So basically, these are some of the things that, having a retired military man leading the NADMO agency would do us good or would bring to us. Trust me, Major Kuyon isn't coming to joke at all at this agency, because with the experience that he had gathered, she'll tell you clearly that, in fact, he's in to make sure that things are put right when it comes to disaster management. This agency is very crucial in this country. Elsewhere, it's very sensitive area and is highly respected in a sense that disaster management, prevention, it's something they don't actually underlook, because it's an area that, in fact, it can bring a lot of tension in the country. So having a person like this to fill that position, trust me, should tell you that, in fact, it's indeed a crucial area that needs someone like his caliber, okay, to actually make sure that things are put properly. Crucial agency. So NADMO is not only about giving out reliefs items to affected areas. Basically, that is it. The dew of the day has crept upon our thoughts, and nature must obey its necessity. This is where we draw the curtains. Until we meet again, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we drop new content, you'll be the first to get notified.